Ron Paul has zero chance of getting the nomination. Okay. Next.
By the way, Ron Paul cannot get elected, I'm sorry to tell you. Sorry. And you know what else? I like Ron Paul. I think he's a good guy. But honestly, he has just zero chance of getting elected. You have to win an election.
Leaving no doubt about his opinion, responding in, I would say, vintage Trump style. Ron Paul has zero chance of winning either the nomination or the presidency. My poll numbers were substantially higher than any of his poll numbers at any time. Few people take Ron Paul seriously, and many of his views and presentation make him a clown-like candidate. Wow. I am glad he and John Huntsman, who has inconsequential poll numbers or a chance of winning, will not be attending the debate and wasting the time of the viewers who are trying very hard to make a very important decision.
But in Iowa right now, Ron Paul is in second place. 18% of the vote.
So it's actually a good thing if he's not there. I say Ron Paul has zero chance, and I've said that very strongly. And Ron Paul said some nasty things, and I respond by saying that Ron Paul has no chance of getting either the nomination or winning the election. I mean, if you look at Ron Paul, I wonder how he would do in the private sector. He probably wouldn't have made 10 cents.
It's said that one of the concerns that I had was really how he was treating the Republican Party of Iowa. And he didn't treat them well because he had agreed to come to their biggest fundraiser of the year because he was talking about running. When he changed his mind about not running, he canceled them. They had to cancel the event. And that was a bit of an insult to them. So I've gotten a lot of good, favorable responses from the people of Iowa, even the people in the party that appreciated the fact that I mentioned that because they were very unhappy with the way he treated them by just stiffing them and walking away from it, and they were left holding the bag.
What do you make of his popularity? I mean, he said, oh, my poll numbers when I was in were higher than Ron Paul's. Why do you think people like him? And, you know, Newt Gingrich is going to this debate. Others have said they're going to go to the debate, but you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it. I don't understand the marching to his office. I mean, I didn't know that he had an ability to lay on hands, you know, and anoint people. But you know, I have to just do my thing. I don't think he's obviously, if you know, early on, even at CPAC, he volunteered the first attack on me. But evidently, you know, he probably doesn't like my position on the Federal Reserve. You know, easy credit for developers and investors. You know, they like easy credit, and they like the Federal Reserve, and they like that for bailing out. So I don't know. It may be deep down philosophic, and of course, his position on China was quite different. So I think it's philosophic and probably his personality that doesn't like to be challenged.
My biggest beef is from a libertarian viewpoint, there is absolutely no difference of meaningful difference between Hillary and Trump. I mean, they both support military-industrial complex, the Federal Reserve, deficits, entitlements, invasion of our privacy, and it's super nationalistic populism versus socialism, and that is so remote from what we need to be doing. We need to be moving ourselves away from tyranny toward liberty.